Hello everyone, my name is Shraddha. I came from a small city, Amravati, in Maharashtra, India. Today I want to share how I moved from Amravati to Italy to pursue my master's in data science. The journey include preparing for IELTS, applying for universities, completing complicated documentation like HRD and apostille, preparing for the visa interview, and finally getting my Italian student visa. If you are planning to study abroad, especially in Italy, this video will give you the complete real life journey from start to finish. So, before coming to Italy, I was working as a quality engineer at Cialfo Subcontinent Private Limited, which operates under the Manifest Global. I had a strong, stable job and good experience in software testing. But over the time, I realized that I wanted to move into the field of data science and upgrade my skills. So in April 2025, I started researching how I can pursue my master's degree abroad. Since I was working full time, the process felt very overwhelming at first. While researching, I decided to take a guidance from education consultancy called Leverage Edu. They helped me understand the entire process of studying abroad, including selecting universities, preparing application documents, scholarship application, and visa guidance. The first step was collecting all the academic requirements and personal documents. So I will share all the details with you that are needed, like the complete checklist that is needed to apply to the universities. So after preparing my documents, the next step for the English language test, I prepared for the IELTS. While continuing my full-time job, balancing work and exam preparation was challenging, but with consistent practice, I managed to score 6.5 overall. This score allowed me to apply for several universities in Italy. Now, after submitting my application, I received 3 offer letters, which was an amazing moment for me. Now, University of Padova, I got ICT for Internet and Multimedia. Then from University of Messina, that is Masters in Data Science, and Marche Polytechnic University, Data Science in Economics and Finance. After comparing the programs and opportunities, I decided to pursue the Masters in Data Science at the University of Messina. Now, for the visa process, student must show financial proof. Even though I had my own savings, I showed my father as a sponsor. For this, we have to maintain around 14 lakhs in the bank account as a proof of funds for my studies. We also prepared additional financial documents such as bank statements, income tax returns, bank balance certificates, and etc. One of the most complicated steps in the process was document verification. My degree and transcript first had to be verified by the university. After that, they had to be attested by the Higher Education Department HRD of Maharashtra. Once HRD verification was completed, the documentation was sent for the apostille, which is an international authentication process used to validate documents for use abroad. For studying in Italy, another important document is the Declaration of Value, often called as DOV. This document issued by an Italian consulate and describes the educational qualification obtained in the another country and confirms its eligibility for the higher studies in Italy. Next, I completed my pre-enrollment through the university portal for the University of Messina. International student must complete this pre-registration before they can officially enroll in the university system. Now, then came the most stressful part, that is visa preparation. I created a folder containing all the required documents such as passport, university offer letter, IELTS results, academic documents, sponsor documents, bank statements, travel insurance, flight tickets, and accommodation proof. Just a few days before my visa appointment, I discovered that my name appeared slightly different across the documents. So I had to urgently obtain one and the same name certificate from the local authority and get it attested. Um, That was a stressful moment, but luckily I managed to complete it on time. My visa appointment was on 22nd August 2025. After submitting all the documents, I had to wait patiently for the decision. Finally, on the 25th September 2025, I received my Italian student visa, and that moment was unbelievable. After months of preparation, my dream of studying abroad was finally becoming real. When international student arrives in Italy, there are a few important steps to complete. One of them is applying for the residence permit, also called as permesso di soggiorno. And student must also apply for it within 8 days of arriving in Italy. So moving from Amravati to Italy was not an easy journey. There were many steps, documents, and moment of uncertainty. But this experience taught me that with proper planning and persistence, studying abroad is possible. On this channel, I'll share everything. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you're planning to study in Italy, feel free to ask your questions in the comment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.